So, welcome to Alchemy-Sound Radio, guys.
Welcome, welcome. Finally.
Welcome.
Finally,
We
right.
can meet here.
So how are you, Monia?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Yeah, we're fine. Okay.
Good. Are you ready for this interview? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
It will be difficult.
We can start.
Yes, let's go.
Oh yeah. Let's begin in telling to our audience something about your musical project.
You mean the musical project, the Mars Model, the band?
Yeah. You know these guys in the back.
It's a real thing. It's a band. Man. We started out in 2019 as a 5-unit band. We're still a 5-unit. We have a new drummer in the meantime, and we released our album Franco Belga in 19. We played one show, and then we played another small one in 2020 in January, and then the whole Corona affair kicks in, and we couldn't promote our record properly like we should have done. You know, we had a lot of shows and they were cancelled, and well, you know, like there wasn't a lot of bands and events and stuff. We were all in it together, you know. Nothing we could do. So in the meantime, we did after the Franco Belga, we did the 12-inch because there was nothing to do, so we had time, and we did that, and then afterwards things got better and we started gigging again, and well, the upset was yes, it was always meant to be to make that mini album, the Primal Urge one. So, and here we are at 2022, and it's there, and we're very happy with it.
Yeah. Your sound is beautiful. That brings back many influences: new wave, goth, punk, energy, and power and intensity mixed with electronic music. What's your main inspiration, and what are the main bands that have shaped you, musicians?
Well, he is making almost 100% all the music in the band. I would say we're all listening to a lot of different stuff. We love bands like the early ones, like the Sex Pistols and the Damned. We love Pill, and then there's Magazine in it, and we love Killing Joke. The whole band loves Killing Joke.
Fantastic.
We love Dead Kennedys. Some of it are into metal. I love metal, you know, even some Italian metal we can maybe talk about later. And we, as a five members who have different, you know, stuff they like. If we blend it all in, it's basically
becomes the Mars Model.
It's a Mars Model, you know. So it's
yes,
different influences and which are, you know, forming what we are and how we sound, you know.
Fantastic. And what are the motivation behind the choice of your name? Would you like to explain the meaning?
Basically, the name, the Mars Model, is like a phrase I use a lot of in the business managing world, you know, to accomplish things as a unit. But to say it in a nutshell, it means personal behavior, you know. So each of us has, you know, different ways of thinking and acting, yeah. and the Mars Model stands actually for individual behavior, but being an individual is very important. But if you have 5 individuals, you make a unit, and it's better. You're working. The plans are working out, and you know. Also, the name Mars is the red planet, of course, which is standing for rebellion, opposition, questioning things, questioning authority, not accepting blindly, whatever they like to spoon fed you. So we Mars is war. It's a planet of war actually. It's also a male planet, but without the female element, you cannot be a perfect male, I would say. So we need both, So it's need a little bit of Venus in it as well. So you know what I mean. It's very spacey what I'm saying right now. It's a planetary thing.
Okay. I know you all live close to you, members of the band, and with the pandemic, how do you manage the record session and the meetings for the recording session?
Well, it was all done by ourselves. None of us had the virus back then, so it was possible to go to the studio with just us five, plus the engineer. So that worked out well, and we all came through very well. So that was not actually, Corona didn't actually bother us too much to make a recording. It was done like, actually, if there hadn't been Corona, it would have been the same practically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was done pretty quick, actually. Also, we live close to each other. Like Dominek and me, we live like 100 meters from each other. I live across the street, So we live in the same street.
Yeah.
So strange,
Easy.
I moved out of the city for like 10 years. I moved back in the city, and coincidentally we live in the same street now. So which is cool,
Okay,
so
good.
We visit often during Corona. We went for walks. We did walks together. We talked about the future of the band and what we would do after this whole crazy thing, because we didn't know when it would end and this and this. But we had a lot of plans, So we're like, wow, if this is over, we're gonna do this and this and this and this, So this.
And we did it.
And we did it.
That's good. Okay, and let's talk a bit. Let's talk about the lyrics. Okay. You range from social topics like the story of family Wilding Davidson in Sister Glory to very reflective and personal topics like Frozen in Time. What mainly inspires you?
Let's say we're not a one-issue band. Certainly not. So when I write lyrics, it can be anything. It is political for a great piece. It is, but it's also like Sister Glory and some other songs are really personal, like love songs actually too. So we're moving around, and we'll see what fits us at the moment best. So it's not that we say, oh, we're only going to do this. No, we have a wide spectrum that we choose from. And we have no taboos in that, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the song Frozen in Time, actually, if you look at the video clip we made around it, if you look at the video clip, there's no people in there, just abandoned buildings and empty streets. So it was actually a reflection of what we went through back then, because it was in the middle of the Corona time, like in Italy, empty streets and this and Frozen in Time. Well, it means frozen in time, so
nothing happened actually.
Nothing was possible. There was no social contact. There was a lot of animosity on social media. Even people were like sitting around at home and being frustrated about being just sitting there, and they, nagging and blah 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 and the whole thing. And frozen in time, like some stuff changed, and you can still feel that changement in daily life now. There's a lot of stuff is going on. Stuff that wasn't going on before the pandemic. Actually, people are like very bitter right now and are bored and depressed
But we didn't actually took part in that. We just continued like we did before, and it was something that happened, and we couldn't do anything about it. But in the meantime, we got work done, and that's what counts in the end. At the end of the day, we had a song and we did something. The only thing we couldn't do was rehearse. So that was a bit of a problem. That was actually the only problem. The rest was pretty okay, pretty normal actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The album artwork is very cryptic. Like in the Die Out version of the album, It reminds of something with a Masonic theme. Who made it, and what are the meanings you wanted to portray?
Oh, you mean the snake and the eye?
Yeah.
That's
And
Ouroboros. That's
in the
that's
other
that's
version too.
self-eating snake. You know, the snake that eats his own tail, which means a transition and constant change. You know, every time it eats, it never ends. You know, it means like an endless circle of things. You know, and then the eye, like so you can see it as an all-seeing eye, the things that sees everything. It also means being alert and aware in who you are and what you do and who, you know. The all-seeing eye is not like a God thing, like a Dio thing. It's you know, it's us. It's you. It's, you know, be on your guard. You know, just watch your back. Be on you know, see everything, question everything. You know, so that's the thing. That's
Take everything in perspective.
in perspective. Yeah,
Okay.
the constant change of the rotating snake
The never-ending
cycle.
circle.
And never end.
Like, actually.
It's Masonic. And maybe a little bit of cult, you know, because some of us are, I can speak for very much into occult books and stuff like I read and
Really?
so I like to use that in the artwork because it has some sort of mysticism and a lot of secret kind of hidden things, and people agree, what is this? What the fuck is this? So it could be a metal sleeve even too, like a heavy metal sleeve or something like that, because they like to use imagery like that as well. You know, I love that. You know? I love strong images in artwork.
Okay. He used to watch us in the back.
Yeah. So I mean, the thing is, the thing about the screen and a lot of stuff we do as a band. That's what I'm saying. The marginal, like the five of us, each of us had their part in doing things in the band. Also, like the visual thing, we have like a friend of us who's finishing sleeves and everything for us. Like the stuff you see in the back with the snake, I screen printed the sleeves myself in my garage, you know. So we do a lot of stuff for the band. So we print our own shirts, we design our own things, we stamp things, we number things, we pack in things, we do mail order, we do everything ourselves, you know. So
We're a
DIY band.
DIY band, 100%.
That's a punk spirit we like to keep in the band, you know, doing things ourselves, booking things ourselves, and just, you know.
Yeah, we're not looking for a great big record company or so. We won't do that. We will always continue on ourselves. I think we're strong enough to and hold everything in our hands at the same time. So we like to keep it this way.
Okay. So, and for this point, you are playing a lot in your area right now. Festival and club. What's your favorite situation, if you have anyone, and how is the live promotion for your new work is going?
You mean like a favorite place to play? Is that what you're asking? Or?
Yeah, do you prefer festivals or clubs, or both?
Yeah, clubs.
Clubs are always better to get connection with the people. You know, with the folks who come and see. If you're playing at the festival, there's like a couple of meters, and the audience is a bit too far away. Not on every festival, but practically. And also in clubs, it's more intimate. And you know, we always talk to the fans afterwards, have a drink with them. You know, it's great. We like it that way.
Yeah. Most of the time, the sound is better as well.
Like that too.
In a venue, so your sound doesn't float away with the wind, you know. So you keep everything in. You can play heavy, and it's people absorb your band in a better way. I think in a club, you know, it's more cozy and more. Yeah, I prefer that. Festival.
Well, we like festivals too, but let's say for the last 2 years, we skipped actually the summer festivals, because we were like more into doomy gloomy thing, in a way that we wanted to play in more darker caves and darker clubs, and so it's not that we're going to do that always, or that's not really the purpose either. But in the meantime, we've done a few festivals which were to our surprise very okay. There was also a delight to do it, and the feedback that came afterwards was great. That was it.
And you're going to plan something for the promotion for your new work outside of Belgium.
We'd love to do that, but it's very hard to even to play in our own country, to do a lot of stuff because there's so much going on. There's shows all over. It's probably in Italy the same, and it's
And a lot of bands too.
a lot of bands, and there's a shitload of bands these days, and everybody's doing their thing, and there's there's a lot of records that came out last month, because I work in a record shop, so it's and I see what's coming, that every day there's like something new, release party of this, or a new release this, and it doesn't stop. So it's very hard to push your band out of the outside of Belgium, and I think we first need to conquer Belgium, because we didn't do that for the last years. We only played like I probably can count them on my two hands. That's the amount of shows we played, so far, because we had a lot of stuff being cancelled, but we need to do Belgium first, just to.
Well, we must say lately there has been far more interest since Primal Urge came out, and we have, if we look at our own calendar, the shows that we have to play that are coming up, I think we're one of the only bands in the area who has gigs. A lot of bands don't have anything, so we're very happy that people are asking us to come and play at their place. So it's really it's a good feeling. So we know that we have an audience. That's something that we have discovered the last couple of months. That same people show up at our shows. They like what we're doing. Every show we play, we have like new fans that are coming from everywhere, from deep south Wallonia, France, even from Germany, and of course here in our area. But actually, we played in Brussels last week, and there was a difference of people there. It was an international crowd, if you like, because Brussels is a big town. There you go.
It was a good show, actually. One of the best.
We get good reviews, very good reviews, actually. So we're actually taken by surprise on that, but it's welcome. We welcome that so very much, actually, and I'd like to thank the people who have interest in us and in our music. And the only thing I can say is, come see one of our shows, and then you will know what actually the Mars Model is all about. That's what we're a live show. We're a live band at first. Also on record, we do our best too, but it's a whole different thing if you play live. It's more exciting, and we go for it. There's like a constant flow of energy that we try to give to the audience, and they give something back to us. So it's a good feeling, and it mixes up well.
Okay.
Right.
So we have to invite you in Italy.
Yeah.
We played in Italy with our former bands, so we it's great there to play, so it's,
well, I that's how I knew Marco, actually, by playing in Italy.
I met you in Tuscany, in Florence.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh?
Good wine in Florence.
I played Prato once. Prato?
Prato?
Yeah, I played not my other band, but yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was fun, yeah. We had Asia Argento was doing a DJ set there, it was good, she played Pantera and Slayer, and it was cool after the show,
Great. So, okay, thank you very much for being here with us in Italy.
Okay.
We hope to see you soon playing in Italy, okay?
Hope so too. That would be something.
Okay, so work for that. Work hard for that.
Okay.
Thanks for all.
Thank you.
For your presence.
For having us.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
All right.
See you soon.
Bye. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.